Army troops often have trouble with their eyes. The problem is they simply can't see in the dark. New night vision systems promise to cure this ailment. CNN's Doug Haberson checked out some of the latest technology that will let soldiers fight without the light of day.
Operation Desert Storm proved that the military of the future will need night vision capabilities to dominate the battlefield. Here at Fort Benning, Georgia, the U.S. Army has what it calls a battle lab, a unit that evaluates new technologies for military use. Officials hope to improve the night fighting capability of heavy armor by enabling safe driving in a closed hatch environment. The team is comparing image intensifying devices that amplify available light and thermal imagers that measure temperature differences between objects. The thermal devices have some unique advantages.
Because they don't react to dust or light fog, and they allow you to see right through it. And therefore, if there was a vehicle in front of you, the driver could see that vehicle in front of him move and maneuver.
A further advantage of the thermal imagers is the ability to spot chemical clouds, a hazard the driver must avoid since Bradleys are not airtight. Image intensifiers, or I-squared devices, can only be used in the dark. They work by highly amplifying light from the stars and moon.
A night driving device, the I-squared device, just uses the ambient light, and it has better fields of view, has a 40-degree field of view, so he can see things further out.
The newest generation of thermal imagers uses a sensor called a microbolometer.
The microbolometers are essentially little tiny sensitive resistors that change their resistance ever so slightly when an infrared image is focused on them. And so if you have a whole mosaic of these and each one sees a slightly different temperature, you create the texture of a picture.
After their runs, the crews are debriefed by Battle Lab officials and instrument manufacturers. Participants say this interactive approach helps refine the technologies to best equip the ground warriors of the 21st century. Doug Haberson, CNN, Fort Benning, Georgia.